really good this game. It gives him a way of getting away from Pudge if he gets hooked. He can maybe get away from Nick's openings and this one as well. Get out of Sprout easily. So, very clever purchase here from Satanic. And that previous kill, I don't know. Like, if you stun the Nyx and you throw out, you can probably throw out 3 gloves before he gets Carapace off, right? In a max concoction, I would think. He would have had it. Anyway, backseating a little much there, Shannon.
Yep, as usual. Thanks, Syndrome.
DM,
The hook actually misses DM. Because his ult was being popped, dodges that. Boat, looks like he's going to get the cookie, runs away. Satanic inside the Wukong's command, turns into the statue, gets to the other side. He's going to be fine. Yuma kind of isolated from his team now as the Boundless Strike will take him down. Double kill for DM as Satanic trying to dodge a little bit, but the hook finally brings him back into the fray, but it's going to be at the cost of many heroes on the heroic side as 9 Class and Company looking to clean up his analog super low. Will be the 4th death for heroic, and it's a full team wipe. And all P-Vision lost was the one Monkey King. Pretty crazy fight for P-Vision.
Man, there were a couple of whiffed spells in the start, and ultimately that really helps P-Vision get the win there. They don't get the X-Torrent boat combination onto Lycan. He just runs away from it all. The hook misses because he by chance casts Shapeshift at the exact same time.
Yeah, that was...
You can't... I mean, that's just lucky. There's no... I don't think DM had vision of the Pudge. He doesn't know the hook is coming. It's just coincidence that it overlaps fully. You're going to see the replay of it here. So look here.
This is a top play nominee right here. Oh,
so
yeah!
That hook's going to miss.
That's gorgeous.
Now, this is the one that can't miss. You can't miss this X-Torrent chip, right?
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
That whiffs entirely. DM runs out. You have a Wukong's command that is effectively hitting nothing as well from the side of P-Vision, but Yuma gets isolated in a really precarious spot because the X-Torrent combo misses. If that lands, they kill Lycan and probably stay in formation. Instead, they get separated. And if not for that nice hook from Whisper, this would have been a clean wipe. At the very least, he got 1 kill. But not the greatest result there for Heroic. Gotta be tighter on those executions if you want to beat a team like P-Vision, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. As a result, P-Vision now with a 3K lead. Nothing too crazy. I mean, the problem really, I mean, this, how often can you say this? Yuma on the Nature's Prophet. Well, speaking of which, he's
so dead.
Scouted a bit by no one. Concoction comes from 9 Class into the Sonic Wave. He goes to the grave. I was going to say, in terms of net worth, top of his team, but 4th overall in the game as a Nature's Prophet. That is kind of unheard of, it feels like.
And it's only going to get worse when Alk gets Ags, because then somebody's going to skyrocket even further.
Yeah.
And catching up will be all that harder. Speak of the Alk, see you later. Not gonna miss this one.
Cannot buy any components, so we'll lose 100 precious gold towards whatever Aghanim Scepter he chooses.
I've been wondering with these voice lines, I feel like a lot of them have translations and some don't. So Satanic just dropped this voice line, and I have no idea what it's saying, but other voice lines, there's an English subtitle. Are Valve hiding something from us? Is there subliminal messaging?
Is this you submitting a bug report on a cast at TI?
This is a bug.
Okay, just checking. Valve loves hearing about bug reports. There's one.
I don't know if it's a bug. Like
Nyx is a bug, literally.
Okay, great segue.
And Tormentor. KJ takes it.
Okay, so it gets Sprunk. That's a really nice one for sure. The panel was talking about Ags as a potential solution for Lycan, but doesn't seem interested in it. It's going to go drums into Solar. And the problem with Ags as well is it's very...
DM, very slow boy. Pops his ult, but they have the connection. Dismember to follow. And Sprout coming if needed, not. Enough damage for days. He was pretty close to finishing the AC. Still not too far away from the recipe now.
Sprung is actually really good for them to get for free here for the side of Heroic. The pure damage, Ench can become the X factor in this game. We've seen that a lot of times throughout Dota's history, that as far as 5s go, Ench sometimes becomes a 4th core. And the core matchups that you have here, in particular Monkey King and Lycan, having Sprung to get out of the ring and then do damage as well, would be nice.
That's a really fast BKB. Oh, he actually gets hooked in, though, into the Dismember. Teammates are on the way, turns into a little soldier, and now runs away in shame. Satanic, 1 BKB charge down.
Changing up the guard is such a strong facet.
It is crazy good. And cool conceptually. When those two things align, beautiful stuff happens.
It's pretty amazing against Kunkka in particular, right? Because when you are changing in the guard, you can't be pulled out by X, I think? Or?
I highly doubt you can, yeah.
So then it's just when the X is about to reach its point where you're like, he's going to pull back into Torrent ship, you can just jump into your ult if you have it running. Kind of hard to keep you in place.
I feel like if you can guess which soldier it is, you should be able to click the soldier and then click a sub-ability of the soldier and it insta-kills the hero. What do you think?
Oh, so like you win a prize.
Yeah, that's right. And then confetti falls.
I think Wukong's command should be a game of whack-a-mole, and you run around and you hit each monkey.
Yeah, that's good.
And when you hit the right one, he gets stunned.
Okay. So just like the tree.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Ship it. Next update. Alk Ags halfway there.
Yep. Taking his time again. These haven't been the most convincing cases for this Alk. I think this game has gone better, though, overall for 9 class than the last one.
Speaking of Aghanim Scepter, talk to me about this one. This one, to me, has always felt underwhelming in general. It's the cannons on the boat.
Yeah, it gives you more teamfight damage, and obviously stats are good. You get tankier. But in comparison to other items, this is one of the eggs of the game that I'm not personally that sold on buying.
No one actually blinks into everybody, pops the BKB. There's the boat with the apples falling out of it. Very delicious indeed. As 9 class going to pop the Essence Ring to stay alive. Impetus doing quite a bit of damage. The Impale is enough as Schofield gets the kill, but 2 dead for P-Vision. Satanic coming in to try to counteract this, though. They get the Kunkka, so 2 supports for the 1 core so far. No one with the blink should be able to survive now. Does he actually want to continue to fight, though? Shadow Strike applied to Schofield. As Whisper apparently dies to DM on the other side.
Oh, they found him together
so
with...
2 supports for 2 cores. P-Vision gonna be pretty happy.
Satanic's thinking about this.
He is.
It's too far, surely, right?
How old is he? Isn't he like 17? You have all the confidence in the world.
Yeah?
It's not until your mid-20s you start feeling this impending doom, you know, as a human being.
This is why everybody loves your casting. They come here for the positivity and the good vibes.
Well, when you're 17, nothing can happen to you.
It's been a while since I had a reality check. I'm going to tune into Suns fan casting right now so I can feel better about my life.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's all good.
It only gets worse with age. I can attest to you.
The secret, though, is to stay mentally young.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I have a 4th grade education syndrome. As young as possible.
Sure.
All right, 600 away. 9 class Ags. We've been hyping it all game. I mean, the difference here is last game he bought it for a Tinker who already had Ags.
Yeah, there's no refund here, right?
Yeah, no need for it.
Yeah.
I mean, typically Quaps will not be buying. I mean, in a normal game when it's good, how fast would they normally buy it, would you say? Like 2nd, 3rd?
Yeah, probably 3rd, right? You often see either Blade Mail or Kaya Sanj and then BKB, and then probably that's the time you would buy it. But here you can go both Blade Mail and Kaya Sanj because you know you're getting the X. I mean, I'm assuming he's getting the X for free based on his item build-up. Because otherwise, I think right now, with no one's exact inventory, I would suggest buying Ags now instead of finishing Kaya Sanj. I think just keep the casual Kaya and get an earlier Ags. So just assuming that he'll get it here just makes the most sense. Let's see, your bite suggestion is not out of the question.
I think you do that second.
Or, hear me out, you give Ags to Snap, and then she throws in Monkey King and he drops the ring.
See, I wanted that last game. I didn't say it because I knew it was a stupid suggestion, so I'm just going to say that that's a stupid suggestion. I would love to see it, though.
It is a stupid suggestion. Yeah. That's why we hope to see it.
I mean, the fact that he went for, I think, 2 Ags, and then he just didn't buy another one just shows that they don't really value the Snap Ags set.
Gobble Up has its games. The last one...
It's a cool Ags. It's a very cool Ags.
Okay. 9 class, the time has come. It is on its way. One thing we haven't discussed is he could misclick it and use it on himself.
Yep, that's true. That's a potential.
Okay, who do you give it to? Queen of Pain. Shocking.
All right, so Shadow Strike. Very strong. Into the pit, P-Vision goes.
He still chose 30 damage instead of -1 second Shadow Strike damage interval on level 15 as his talent.
Yeah.
I thought something.
Schofield getting in really deep. Pops the Vendetta, try to get away. Has the ability to traverse terrain. Balance Strike misses. Looked like it went right through him. Scatterblast will not miss. Schofield gets off the Spike Carapace. They really want to kill this cockroach. And Schofield pops the Essence Ring, no longer invisible as a result. He's wasting a lot of time. Gets an Impale onto 2, and there is the death of the Nyx assassin.
Pretty sure this is like the encyclopedia clip for Schofield. Look it up.
Okay.
He just kites the entire enemy team for 20 seconds.
Yeah, that's pretty absurd.
Such a Schofield moment.
Class, so it's a full concoction onto Analog's face, and now his face is gone. And this is a free Roche if they can't get more kills, which isn't out of the question. Hook gonna miss. And into the pit they go for a second time, this time backed up by the Prowler, the fearsome neutral creep. First Aegis to Satanic. Has the Crystallis, not too far off from getting the Demon Edge into an eventual Daedalus.
He's going to hit really hard. This is a pretty early Daedalus build from the Monkey King. Not necessarily what we see every time. What was it Yuma did last game? Did he do the same build order?
No,
he went Echo.
Deso.
He went Echo, Deso, and then Daedalus, right? And BKB in between?
Yeah, I think so.
So I'm trying to think of other recent Battle Fury Monkey King builds if the default is to go Daedalus third. I think it varies a bit. Like sometimes you see Monkey Kings go Manta, sometimes you see Sanjin Yasha as well. Sometimes you see Bloodthorn. So I think there's quite a few build paths after the BKB.
Whisper gets off the blink, 9 class, self-concocts. Looks like that's the case. Satanic. He finds Schofield, or is it the other way around? The Impale into the blink now is no one. Nice little haste rune for his troubles. Yeah, the Stolen Wolves can be pretty annoying. I feel like it hasn't had a huge impact on this game, though.
No, if a really big part of the Ench this game, if that was to counter Lycan, I feel like mission failed, right? I don't think DM's laning was bad enough that it justified it. And the panel was talking about buying Ags for little friends, but he's not even buying that, which I can understand, because I think it's just too reliant on the enemy players making mistakes, right? When that Ags comes into play, you just don't stack your Wolves and your Dom with anything, and then it's fine.
Analog goes through the gate. Now he'll be greeted by 9 class with another Concoct. Torn actually hits no one, but now they're going to completely surround him, but the TP is successful. Kind of a weird engagement overall. Whisper going to blink in with the Dismember. Mortimer's kisses from afar, though, as no one getting extremely low gets the blink off of the BKB as well. And now Whisper and Schofield on the potential run. KJ nearby. 9 class kind of out of gas, though. As 9 class and company going to be accompanied now by Satanic with the Boundless Strike into a retreat. So everyone is just going to go their merry way.
Close calls all around, but no casualties. Satanic looking at Scotty next. A little bit of anti-healing against Ench and, of course, the